अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, उम्मीद करता हूँ आप ठीक होंगे। जैसे हम मैं कह रहा था कि मैं आपको पेपर हल करके बताऊंगा। मैंने एमसीक्यूज इकट्ठे किए हुए हैं, वो आपको मैं वक्तन फवक्तन बताऊंगा। लेकिन अब मैंने फैसला किया कि मैं 100 एमसीक्यूज आपको डेली की बुनियाद पे मुहैया करूंगा। ठीक है, लंबी वीडियो नहीं करूंगा, छोटी छोटी वीडियो रखूंगा। ठीक है, चलते हैं अपने अगले एमसीक्यूज की तरफ। वेयर इज अ गोमा यूनिवर्सिटी लोकेटेड इन डेरा इस्माइल खां। ठीक है, ये पाकिस्तान में। ये आप किसी भी पेपर की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, आप जरूर इन सवाल को याद कीजिए। मेरी पिछली वीडियोस देख लीजिए और ये बड़ी वीडियोस में। ठीक है, पीपीएससी की, एफपीएससी के एमसीक्यूज, एनटीएससी के, किसी भी आप जो आपकी प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं, आप ये जरूर याद कीजिएगा। इनको एक दफा वीडियो को देख लीजिएगा, 2 दफा देख लीजिए, आपको याद हो जाएगा। चलते हैं अगले क्वेश्चन की तरफ। Buckingham Palace is the residence of Queen of England. Netherlands is the new name of Holland. Out of the following literally figures how represented Pakistan in the UN? Patras Bukhari. ठीक है, the first general election in Pakistan was held in 1917. The Roman numeral XVI means 16. White flag is known as a cerebral symbolic for peace. Al Taksim Square is situated in Istanbul. Who was the last Governor General of Pakistan? Iskandar Mirza. The 1965 Indo-Pak War continued for 17 days. Who was the only BQP president in the history of Pakistan? Nurul Amin. Okay. Who was the only, sorry, how was the Chashma Barrage is constructed on which river? Indus River पे है। ठीक है, how translated Holy Quran to Persian for the first time? शाह वली उल्लाह साहब ने किया था। ठीक है, what do you understand by Al-Faya? Lands conquered by Muslims which become the property of the Islamic State. ठीक है, carnivore means an eater of flesh. In Punjab, two labor appellate tribunals are established at Lahore and Multan. The Punjab Industrial Realistic Act, those are just extend to the whole of the Punjab. Laissez-faire means non-interference of state in economy. Okay. Renowned novelist Ernest Hemingway belonged to Colombia. Azerbaijan is Iceland in Central Asia. The branch of medicine that deals with skin is called dermatology. Which Urdu poet was given Lenin awarded by the ex-USSR government? Faiz Ahmad Faiz. Paraguay is the capital of Cheesy Republic. The therapy of population was proposed by Thomas Robert, wherein Heritage was the Governor General of India. Guglielmo Marconi invented radio. Second president of the USA was John Edmunds. Albert Einstein is the best known for his theory of relativity. ठीक है, Aristotle was the teacher of Alexander Aristotle. ठीक है, printing press was invented by Johannes Gutenberg. 38 Paler is the boundary line between North Korea and South Korea. In which city was the first Islamic conference held? In Rabta. Who was the first woman ruler of India? Razia Sultana. What comes to mind with the name of Neil Armstrong Moon? 10th Downing Stress is the official residence of Prime Minister of UK. The Roman numeral XX means 20. ठीक है, Bona fide means acting in good faith. Who was the Prime Minister of Pakistan when first martial law of 1950s was declared? Feroz Khan Noon. The constitution reforms introduced British India in the year 1999 are necessary reforms to add morally minto reforms. Mr. Jinnah presented his 14 point in March 1929 in Muslim League session held at Delhi. Who was the only vice president in the history of Pakistan? Maulana Zafar Ali Khan. WIO was the first minister in the interim government of British India formed before the partition. Jawaharlal Nehru Rawalpindi conspiracy case was unearthed in 1951. How was appointed Prime Minister after the imposition of martial law in 1958? Ayub Khan. ठीक है. The member of SRCD were Pakistan, Iran and Turkey at the time of independence in 1947, which was the biggest city of Pakistan, Karachi. According to the Islamic principle of inheritance, a male shura in deceased father property V I Z A B T Z female is 2 times. ठीक है. Who was the first Umar Umayyad Khalifa? Hazrat Amir Muawiyah. Jamil Jamil Al Azhar is located in Kahra. ये यूनिवर्सिटी है. Which surah was the first to be believed upon Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam? Surah Al-Alqah. Experts in chemical and sugar have a phenomenal rise this year registered under the Constitution. Labor is the con- concurrent subject. Okay. The fundamental rights are enforced through the Supreme Court, High Court. The Majlis-e Shura consists of the President, National Assembly and the Senate. If the Prime Minister intends to resign, he may addressing his residence to the President. The lower house of Parliament is National Assembly. The session of Senate is presided over the chairman. The Chief Election Commission is appointed for a term of 3 years. लेकिन जो अब के हैं वो उनको तो 5 साल हो गए. The construction of Wolu Bridge shall result in threats to defense measures. Sal Creek denotes an island in Indian Ocean. Kashmiri is important because of strategic location. Diplomatic relations between Pakistan and Afghanistan were served in 1961. Half the three missile is also called Ghazvini missile. National Reconciliation Ordinance (NR) was promulgated in year 2007. The province with longest coastlines, Balochistan, the Junakshar were two segments of river Nile known as the Nilan Giants. Together is in Sudan. Ajbat is situated in continent of Africa. Google is an internet search engine. DMS document management system including desktop publishing. In the nuclear field, NPT stands for non-proliferation treaty. Almonia denoted a former student by the term Third World was understand underdeveloped countries. The International Atomic Energy Agency has the headquarters in Vietnam. Jamal Azhar, one of the oldest universities located in Ajpat. The zakat rate on diamonds is 2.5%. The primary subject or theme and thesis of Quran is the man human beings. The number of Persons awards in JK Badr was 17. Sahabi Abi Talib, a valley near Makkah, was the refugees are Muslim against social boycott. Shebe Abi Talib. Ushar and Humas are two kinds of texts in Islam. The maximum member of the Quran was martyred in Jang-e Yarmouk, who was named a brain of Arabia by the Prophet peace be upon him. Hazrat Umar bin al-Aqsa, the first written constitution of the Islamic history, the Treaty Misak of Medina, Mudalfa of Al-Qiyah, tradition Hadith of Prophet peace be upon him is the one reported by Imam Bukhari and Imam Muslim. Okay, an electric path that sends signals from one part to computer to another bus. In MS Word, home key moves the cursor to the beginning of the line. Which of the following is an internal memory of computer RAM? In MS Word, the tool used for finding a similar words in a document is called thesaurus. The computer program that contains instruction to operate a device is called device driver. In computer science, a device which encodes character by the operations of which known as keyboard. RAM stand for random access memory. Which of the following countries is the largest supplier of meat? Argentine. Which type of milk is generally lowest in fat? Skimmed, which is essential for bone and teeth information. Vitamin D, which is the longest bone in human body. Femura, the land lying between river Ravi and Ravi Chenab is called Rachina Dhob, which is the Pakistan first permanent representative to UN. Yes, Bukhari. Sindhani headworks had been constructed on the river Ravi. Rano of Ketches is situated south of Third Parker. Deepest lake in the world, Lake Baikal. Mother Teresa got नोबेल प्राइज ऑफ पीस। ओके, आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है, लाइक करना और कमेंट करना है। मैं आपको रोजाना की बुनियाद पे 100 MCQs आप तक शेयर करूंगा। ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज।